Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
If there's something that I really don't like, and if you've been watching this channel long enough, you'll know this is something I really fucking hate and I really come to despise. Contrarianism. I hate it when people just act like a contrarian for the sake of being a contrarian. It's annoying, it gets discussion nowhere, and it stifles discussion. To just blatantly be out there acting like an antagonistic douchebag people with just a differing opinion instead of actually debating the issues, it helps no one. It does nothing at all. Now, with the stuff going around the virus, around this vaccine stuff, Pfizer's got a vaccine that's in development. They are on the path to actually having a good vaccine out. Though, apparently, we had the tools to fight the vaccine all along, but because, China has everything, we can't do anything. But we actually had all that stuff, but that's a different discussion for another time if I ever get the chance to do it. But a lot of people are, when Trump was in office, were saying they were going to be very skeptical. And this was all coming from one political spectrum, that they were going to be very skeptical if a vaccine was ever developed under Trump. And you know why they do that, because they want to fear porn. They want to make it seem like, oh, Donald Trump is going to fucking, kill everybody with the vaccine because he rushed it out too early, even though everybody would be trying to rush it out at this point. And besides, based on the information we had when the pandemic started, this is around the same period of time it would take for the vaccine to either get developed. This is like the shortest time span we've gotten. You're lucky this wasn't another year from now. But we got a vaccine coming. Well, now that Biden's in office, the same people who were singing the tune of, oh, I won't trust the vaccine if it comes out under Trump, are saying, if you don't like the vaccine, you're a tism, which, I haven't seen anybody from the right discount the vaccine at all. So, that's a big thing here, but there are people who are, just hating on the lockdowns and all that shit, and they have arguments. I really don't think the lockdowns have been helping people. I don't think they should continue as they are. No businesses should be shut down while fucking rich socialites in fucking California get to do whatever the fuck they want to, like the fucking Governor Gavin Newsom, or the Cuomo brothers in New York, or movie studios getting to do whatever the fuck they want without mask mandates and all that shit. I should not have the government protruding into my everyday life, because they're not gonna fucking go by their own standards. It's rules for thee but not for me. But also, it is completely illegal, unconstitutional, fuck off. But man, the authoritarianism from people on the left really just shines through. And we also have a real piece of shit to look at right here is Cosmonaut. Yeah, Cosmonaut Variety Hour, that fucking contrarian. Not the king of contrarians, because that goes to either Shoe on Head or Chris Reagan. But oh boy, this dude is a fucking dick. Cannot stand this dude. He may have some good points here and there, but remember when Will Smith, he was trying to make fun of Will Smith when he found out his wife was wanting to get in an open relationship, that whole thing. That was really bad. He's also said some other stupid shit about politics before, around these same lines, I guess. I don't remember it, though. I don't want to say anything stupid. But here's something he said yesterday. If you opt not to get the vaccine, just die, lol. I don't care, lol. And he censored out die like a little pussy. Bruh, are you kidding me? And he doesn't even take it back in the next 3 tweets. Because he's like, obviously, if you're one of the people the CDC doesn't recommend to not get it, I'm not talking about you. But it's really, dude? You're just encouraging people to die. No. Can we not, please? Alright, now, I would understand that there would be some hesitation if a vaccine, when it comes out, it's not good. But that's why we have to pay attention to it. We won't know until we start getting results, and if the results come in right, then people should start taking them, and if they have a reason for not taking it, then that reasoning's probably pretty stupid. But I'm not going to be wishing death on people for being idiots. But even then, there are people who are extremely cautious about their health. very extremely cautious. People with compromised fucking immune systems that could die from taking a vaccine like that. Or something, anything. There are people who have legitimate reason for not needing to take a vaccine. Now, he was talking about, like, well, you're not one of the groups that still, but, like, even then, there's people who are very fucking paranoid. They're really, man? Alright, there's a difference between not taking the COVID vaccine because you're an idiot, if it works, and not taking it because you're afraid of what it will do to you with side effects. Because, seriously, man, you could have some severe side effects from a vaccine like this, alright? This is like with fucking PlayStations and Xboxes right now. People are trying to buy them all up even though they got all these issues right now. Wait until they're ironed out. And that's what they're trying to do. Now, if they do rush it out without actually having all that stuff tested, then that's a pretty big failure. But I don't think they are. But still, to just openly encourage death to people who you disagree with, and not even take it back, and then you censor the fucking word die. Like, that's gonna keep you from getting banned when they're not gonna ban you anyway, because you have people who are still on who were encouraging people to beat up the fucking Covington kids. They're encouraging people to beat the shit out of the Covington kids, encouraging people to murder and rape Kyle Rittenhouse in jail. Yeah, John St. John, the guy who voices the Postal dude right now, and more famously Duke Nukem, was openly wishing for him to go to jail so he could get raped. Anybody remember that shit? Now a bunch of people were echoing that sentiment for defending himself. Like, this shit's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. He's like, I'm trying not to get suspended, so that's why I censored the word die like such a fucking pussy bitch. Like, really, man? And I responded to him too. I was like, I don't know, encouraging death to people you don't know for BS reasoning seems like a pretty good way to get banned. But it's unless you people align with their policy, which they do. They're not going to ban somebody for saying if you don't take the COVID vaccine, you should die. What they will ban you for is saying if you do take the COVID vaccine, you deserve to die. That type of shit. It's anything that goes against their status quo. Now, I think both of those are fucking stupid. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Don't wish death on anybody. You wish death on a person for something like this, you're just an idiot. You need help. You need to not be like that. But yet, here you are going MovieBob 2.0 over here. But this is MovieBob fucking behavior too, by the way. I remember MovieBob's he's been wanting that fucking eugenics wet dream for a goddamn long time now, despite the fact he criticized Halo for that prospect. You know, it's always been funny to me. MovieBob's in the dredges of despair right now, rightfully so, because he's such an asshole, but I mean, come on. That's just, come on. Alright? Don't take the vaccine immediately, alright? You're not going to know the effects of everything. Even when they get everything tested in their labs and it's ready for use, even then, there's still going to be people who are going to be apprehensive to it because they don't want to get themselves hurt. And they'll do what they've normally been doing throughout the pandemic, keeping a mask on, which, by the way, it isn't really helping, but I understand why people do it. Like, they're just going to keep avoiding people and they're going to have their mask up. But what I really take a problem with here is how he is completely ignoring how the government is protruding into people's lives here. That's one of my big things. Like, dude, you're completely missing how the government in America, and around the world actually, is protruding on the rights of normal Americans in these states. Like New York and California. They're completely just ripping apart people's lives here. And this is also a year where we've had numerous riots. Numerous riots. Remember? You not remember the riots? You know, that destroyed many a minority business owners' lives? Or at least destroyed their prospects for a good bit because of this fucking pandemic already screwed them over and then they got their businesses burned down? By BLM and Antifa? You're not gonna say anything about that. But no, somebody says they don't want to take the vaccine, they should die. Why can't these people just shut up? Why can't they just shut up, then? It's ridiculous. It's all stupid. And honestly, I just want everything to go back to normal. Once this vaccine comes out, I think then we'll truly be able to go back to normal. But good God, man, this hostility between everyone's got to stop. It's really irritating to see how everyone's at each other's throats. But even then, a lot of the vitriol I'm seeing is coming not from the right. It's not coming from normal left-leaning people. It's coming from these far-left lunatic assholes. Just shut up. Just shut the fuck up, please. Damn it.
You are strong and wise, Anakin, and I am very proud of you.